Hey, fifth grade, I just wanted to give you a rundown on the Social Studies Colonial Billboard project that I just talked about in Zoom, so you have this to reference back to if you have any questions over the course of the project. So this project is due on Friday. Your piece needs to be completed by Friday. You have two different pieces of material that you are going to use. You have your Colonial packet, and you also have your graphic organizer. Both of these are important. You need to have both of these completed. So the first thing you're going to do is you are going to go to the first step of your packet, and tomorrow, Tuesday, I will give you the colony that you are going to be researching and completing a billboard and commercial on. Once you have your colony, you're going to go on to step 2, which is reading the Colonial Regions readings in Google Classroom and fill in your information on the notes page. This is your notes page. As I said, you can trim it and tape and glue it together so it creates this one-page graphic organizer. You are only doing one of these colonies. So if your colony is Massachusetts, you are filling in this row for Massachusetts. If you are assigned the colony of Rhode Island, you are just filling in this row for Rhode Island. Same thing for New York, Pennsylvania, Maryland, or Georgia. So you are only filling in one of these 6 sections for whatever colony you have, okay? So once you have your information on your graphic organizer, you're going to use this graphic organizer to help you create your billboard. Now you're going to go through the steps. The first thing is you're going to decide on the most outstanding feature and write a slogan. Then you're going to decide 3 other important qualities, 1, 2, 3, and write catchy statements for those. So when you're finished with this section, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4 different qualities from your colony that you are highlighting. You're giving me a catchy statement about farming, about jobs, about government, about the geography, about the climate. Anything that you thought was interesting and would get people to move to your colony, you're going to highlight in this section by writing a catchy statement. In class, we talked about how restaurants and companies have catchy slogans that get you interested in their product. Nike's is just do it, right? McDonald's, I'm loving it, right? I think Burger King is have it your way. So you're trying to highlight in a really creative way what's the best part of your colony. After you do that, you're going to make sure that you have 4 visuals for your colony, for your billboard, 1, 2, 3, 4. And those are going to highlight those catchy statements and slogan. So if you're going to write about farming, I need a picture that shows farming. If you're going to write about jobs, I need to see a picture of a blacksmith or a tradesman, a lumberer, a ship maker. So you're thinking about what visuals you can use to enhance, to make better your billboard. Okay? So once you have a good plan, then you're going to write yourself a commercial script. So down here is where you're going to write some notes on what you want to say in your Flipgrid. You're going to make a Flipgrid commercial to advertise your colony. So that might be putting on a costume. You can grab some props, right? Like throw some dirt in the air, make sure you're outside. Have a stuffed cow next to you, right? Have some plants for farming. And you're going to advertise because you want people to come to your colony, right? That's the whole purpose of our project, is to advertise the best parts of our colony and to try to convince people to move there, all right? So you're going to give yourself a little sketch, a little script about what you're going to say in your commercial, and you're going to film it on Flipgrid, okay? The next thing, or one of the last things you're going to do, is create your billboard. I showed you this example in class. So here's a billboard for Virginia. Here is the slogan, highlighting the fertile soil as the most outstanding feature. Here is catchy statement number 1 about growing tobacco and making money, right? Get rich. Here's catchy statement number 2 about the government, right? They have democracy. People are allowed to vote, so that's a big deal. Catchy statement number 3 is about jobs. There are numerous jobs in our booming economy. So that's our third catchy statement. I have 3 visuals that go with catchy statement about jobs, right? You could be a bricklayer, a shoemaker, a tailor. I have a voting box to go with the government. I have a tobacco leaf to go with get rich growing tobacco. Okay, it also kind of goes with the fertile soil. Excuse me. I would like to have at least 4 visuals on your billboard. Okay, if you're doing this on Google Draw, it can all be images you're searching through Google. If you're going to do it on your white construction paper, they can be drawn. You can cut them out of magazines. You can print them from the computer and cut them out. You can choose how you would like to complete this. Okay, so it's either done on Google Draw, digitally, or you can do it on the white construction paper that I put in your envelope. Okay, so that is the entire project. So you're going to use this checkoff sheet and really, honestly, make sure you're checking off each step as you finish to plan out your billboard, to highlight the most important parts of your colony using your graphic organizer that you filled out first. And then once you have done that, you're going to create your billboard and you'll shoot your commercial. Okay, that will be done on Flipgrid, and I will have that linked in our Google Classroom page later this week. Okay, because I really do want the commercial to be the last piece that you film. After you have a good grasp on the information for your colony, that's when you're going to film your commercial. Make a good plan, decide how you want to do it. Next week, what we'll do is we'll come together in small groups, and you will use experts, your classmates, on the other colonies to help you fill this in. That's why you're only doing your one section. Your classmates will help you fill in the other 5. If you have any questions, email me, talk to me in Zoom, and I cannot wait to see what you guys create. So I'll see you later.